YouTube, the Internet back here again. Today I'll be comparing whether the TCL Roku TV, which is the built-in smart TV software using TCL's TVs now, is better than can be out a Roku Ultra, which is one of Roku's highest end players. Let's begin and see where it can be out. Actually, the Roku TV itself is actually fine. The only real complaint I have about it is like the remotes on here on this feel very solid, and you can actually do on the Roku Ultra. Feels very solid, and it feels very good. It feels good in the hand, I must say. It isn't rechargeable, and it is plastic, which I don't really like. But hey, it's built in. It's not an Apple TV. It's not an Apple TV. Sorry, I'm not filming with a tripod. But on here, the remote, just especially these buttons right here, feel very flimsy. This TV is also smaller, which doesn't feel as good as in hand. And also, there's no A and B buttons on here, which means unlike on the Roku Ultra remote, which basically means no games. And yes, you can actually get a limited number of games on Roku's. Something very good is that it actually transitions instantly between the Roku. Like, for example, if I go ahead and go into the Roku, let me turn it on here. And there we go. Like, it switches pretty quickly, especially if it's already on. So it's very fast at transitioning, which I do like. But one thing I'm not as big of a fan of is that One thing I'm not as big of a fan of is that the Roku remote also doesn't provide as many options for like voice control, such like that. Like, it's very basic. But the wallpaper does kind of suck on both, so I can't really complain about that. Also, there's ads on both, which really irritate me because, like, right there you can see an ad, and it doesn't make me feel like I'm getting a very premium product, even though the Roku Ultra costs $99 and you're paying several hundred, of course, for a smart TV. So it isn't in particular great. But here, if I switch back to the Roku TV, it does it instantly, which I like. And also, there's lots and lots of bloatware on here, like, since these are all apps that my family uses. But if I go back to the Roku here, like, there's all sorts of bloatware that my mom never deleted, that my family never deleted. Did actually delete, but the point is that you get all these useless apps, like the NBC app, the Bravo app, even the Fox Now app, the FX Now app, and there's all sorts of useless apps that nobody ever uses, which really irritate me, because we should have the rights to choose whatever app we want to install on the Rokus. And I know Chromecast and Google TV does it too, but I know Fire TVs have ads too, so I'm guessing it's just me that doesn't like ads. But that is overall just my overall opinion. However, one thing that I do like is that although the Roku remote here doesn't provide as many options as this one, if you use the actual app, it actually delivers all sorts of, like on the remote app on my phone. I can't show you because I'm filming on my phone, but it actually shows you all sorts gives you all sorts more options, which is really cool. And so yeah, that's overall just my full review comparing the Roku TV to the Roku Ultra, and you get pretty much the same features on both. So now you get Ethernet and everything on both, and 4K resolution, etc. So now I'm going to do the final recap. Is the Roku TV better than the Roku Ultra, or vice versa? Well, the Roku TV is actually better in a lot of ways and the Roku Ultra, since most people lose their remotes regardless, and you can use your phones for remotes, get a lot more options. And honestly, nobody really games on the Roku, and you can play games on your phone, so I don't think that that's necessarily much of a loss there. But I think that overall, it's just a lot easier for people to go ahead and use the Roku TV without having to pay an extra $100 for the Roku Ultra. And so yeah, that is just my take on this. You can let me know your opinions in the comments below. And if you have any questions, please ask them. I'll ask them in my 200 subscribers special, since I'm at 190 right now. So thank you guys very much for watching, and as always, peace out.